Terrible. Alright. You nervous?
I think I left him in the car.
No, you didn't left nothing in the car. Just come on. It's not gonna take that long. I'm here with you.
You know how embarrassing this is? This is just for HIV. Why couldn't we just go to a regular fucking hospital?
Oh, but this clinic right here, it helps the LGBT community out. So why not come here? You can feel comfortable. It's just only us two for right now.
I hope you didn't tell Brandon and Mason about this.
No, I didn't. I kept it between me and you.
Are you getting tested too?
Yes, I'm gonna get tested. I said I'm here to support, and I might as well get tested as well. We are together, so why not do it together?
I'm just scared as shit.
Don't be scared. Just don't think about it. Just
how the fuck I'm not supposed to think about it?
Well, because you're gonna make yourself even more nervous and scared, and then you're not gonna want to take it.
I don't see why you not scared. As freaky as you is, the shit that we be doing.
But we always use protection. This is
But
about.
you always use protection?
Yes, I always use protection. Don't be nervous. Like I said last night, a lot of people live long, healthy lives with HIV.
I didn't even think that this was a heterosexual problem.
Yes, it is. It's with anybody, heterosexual, lesbians, bi.
I'm just ready to get this shit over with. Where the fuck is the doctor?
Let me go back there and see if they there.
They got like 5 minutes because.
Just calm down, please. Can you please calm down? I'm here. So I'm just going back and see where they at so they can come. Hi, I'm Sean. Yes.
Yeah.
Justin, how you doing?
Justin.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Sean. He's just a little nervous, just getting tested, so we're gonna get tested together.
Okay. You don't have to be nervous. It's not even gonna take a long time. You won't even notice it.
Can we just get this over with?
Sure. Come on, let's go back.
Thank you so much. I'll be right here. I'm not
You
going
better not
away.
tell nobody about this shit.
Boo.
I'm serious.
I'm gonna be right here. I'm next. Love you. Brandon. Where's they at?
Hello. I got us here early, girl.
Finally, like I was waiting on y'all. Just sit down. I have something to tell y'all.
What's going on with you?
It's about Sean. What happened last night?
We did not
We did not come
here
with no Sean.
You came here to support me. Just sit down, please, so I can tell y'all.
But what made you want to come to D.E.N.I.M?
I mean,
what's going on?
I mean, because I thought I was going shopping. I didn't know.
I thought
what
so too.
was
Like,
in
what is
the
going
air.
on here?
Ain't no clothing racks in here. It's nothing but condoms and lube.
D.E.N.I.M.
It's called denim.
Mason.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get some
Right.
denim brand.
Did y'all all graduate from high school?
Yes.
But anywho, remember the conversation we had about telling each other secrets?
Yeah.
And that call that he got from his ex, it wasn't about cancer.
What was it about?
HIV.
So he has HIV.
Sean,
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure he have it at all. So
Wait,
that's
what?
why. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. So that's why I asked him last night just to go get tested to find out. But he didn't want to, so I had to make him, like, push him and give him encouragement. And I want to show him to support, and I want you to support me. I want y'all guys to support me right here.
I mean, HIV is not a death sentence, but his ex is a male or female?
She's a female.
Wow.
So
Okay, so
I'm kind of scared and nervous.
Are you getting tested?
Yes, I'm gonna get tested with him. I told him last night I get tested with him, so it can make it easy, but you can be comfortable and won't be scared. And I told him it's okay. Like, many people live longer with HIV, but he insists that he don't want to take it. I had to pursue him and push him.
I mean, I don't think nothing's wrong with getting tested. I think any gay male should be tested every 6 months. When last time you got tested, Brandon?
It's been a little while, but I use safe sex, so don't worry about it.
A little while?
Yeah.
What's a little while?
It's been over 6 months, but we're good. Me and Jabril use protection all the time. No problem.
Brandon, Jabril cheated on you, had a whole relationship for a whole year with Derek.
Yeah.
You should get tested.
I think you should.
But we still use protection.
It doesn't matter.
It
Condoms
can
will protect you from
slip.
everything.
It could be a small
Syphilis,
hole in
it could be herpes, gonorrhea, warts, blisters.
Yes, that's terrible.
We're here for Sean.
Yes, we are, and you're here for me to support. So,
Yeah, so-
just don't push him. Let him take it on his own time.
We can all get tested together as friends.
Oh, that'd be dope.
It's
I'm
just
fine-
one
I'm
little
fine with
prick
it.
on your finger.
How do
See,
you
I'm-
know so much? And how do you know about this place?
You're very knowledgeable of this place.
Hello?
Well-
to Mason?
About 2 years ago, I had to come here because after Adonis just abruptly left, I got a phone call from a friend, and my friend said that Adonis was HIV positive. I have not talked to him, so I don't know if it was true. I came here to get tested, and when I got tested, I'm negative, but I decided to go on PrEP.
What's that?
What's that?
PrEP is a HIV I guess you could say it's mainly, it's a pill that you take every day just so that you can stay negative.
Ew, damn.
Yeah. So it's just like them giving you the HIV medication, but the only difference is they give you the medication so that you can just stay negative.
Oh, that's kind of good. So you're protecting yourself just in case if that person do have HIV.
In case the person does have HIV, I mean, condoms are not foolproof, and
Not at all.
you know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Right. And I'm glad that you're okay. But
But
PrEP sounds like a good idea.
It's a good idea. It's the regimen can be a little overwhelming, but you know, you take one pill a day and it helps keep the AIDS away
How long you gotta take these pills?
for the rest of your life.
That's a lot of pills.
Yes.
No more pills than you gotta take to make sure that them legs stay soft.
Yeah, you're right. I do take like 4 of those. And it's-
4,
Yeah.
you should double up.
Well,
But Brandon,
Oh,
back to
test
you.
me?
You should get tested. Seriously, it's not that big of a deal.
me and Jabril think about it. I'll talk to him about it.
Good idea.
Okay.
Since y'all are now engaged.
Yes, but let him do it on his time. I guess maybe you can do it today. Or you can just support me and I just do it by myself.
I mean, I can do it, no problem.
Where
Where's
is
the
it?
people at?
That's what it says.
They got nice little.
Like, where's the sign-in sheet? Is it a doorbell or something?
But wait, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What are you gonna do if Sean is positive?
I'm gonna stay with them and work it out.
Maybe you should get on PrEP too.
I don't mind. I mean, I think he should have a support system since he don't have no family here at all. So,
I mean, are you sure, Kiko? You're just like jumping into this like head first.
yes, I'm positive. I love Sean, so why
Obviously, you must really do.
Wait a minute, you love Sean. You was just in a relationship with Winston.
not? That is old news. Please do not bring that up. Please, that is old news.
I just want you to know it's not a game. Like, and if you're going to be there for Sean, you need to be there for Sean and just make sure that you really want to be in a committed, healthy relationship.
I am. I went and told him to come. I mean, we'll push them to get tested.
All right. Well, he's been back there for a long time. Is he all right?
I hope so. I'm getting very nervous. I think I need a Myo.
So, Justin?
Sean.
Okay. Is this your first time getting tested with the rapid test, the finger prick?
What is a rapid test?
Okay, so this test is a little different from the ones that they generally do in hospitals. The test that they do in hospitals, where they draw blood, they send that back to the lab and it takes a little bit of time. This test, we can get the results today. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes. It's a finger prick. You get one of your fingers, and we get the results back the same day. Okay, so I see you're a little nervous and I understand, but you don't have anything to worry about. No matter what this test comes out to be, whether reactive or non-reactive, we will be able to support you and we'll be able to reach out to some of your friends or your family members if
What's
you
the
see
accuracy
that.
with this?
It's about
So why do the
98%
hospital
accurate.
do blood and you doing this?
So this test generally works for agencies that do testing within the community where we want to get the results right away.
Can we just hurry up and get this over with?
Sure. Which hand would you like me to use?
Use this one.
Okay. All right. Any particular finger? Doesn't matter.
What is you about to do?
So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to try to force some of the blood from your hand out and come straight to your finger, it just makes it a little easier for us to draw the blood.
Is it always this hot in here?
No, it's not normally this hot. Do you need some water or anything?
How long you been doing this?
Been doing this for about 4 years now. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What really brings you here today?
My ex called me and told me that she was HIV positive.
Okay.
I don't know if she got it from me, but I'm just trying to be safe.
Right. Okay. And it's important. So I understand you may be a little bit nervous, but you don't have anything to worry about. So just give me a moment to set up.
Is there somebody older that could do this?
I'll have you know that I'm the most experienced tester here. I've been doing tests for about 4 years now. I've tested over 100 people in my time here. Trust me, you don't have anything to worry about. And remember, anything that happens in this room stays confidential.
All right, let's get this over with.
Oh my God, and she's sitting over here so calm. Kiko should be scared shitless. Ugh, I will never forget that phone call. Hell, I even still be scared. I gotta talk to Jesus. He has to get on PrEP. You can never be too careful. I wonder if he even got tested. Maybe I should call him right now. No. Oh God, poor Kiko. Well, at least she came to the right place.
Damn, what's taking Sean so long? I wonder what Kiko would do if he is positive. Jabril and I did slip up in Miami that one time. I mean, we are together. So I should be fine. Right? So, tell me about this 24-step program. How much more you got to go?
Probably like a couple more weeks to go, but we can talk about that later. I need to go find an outfit for tomorrow's competition.
Competition?
Yes, my cousin Keisha, she wanted me
Oh
to
God, Keisha.
Not crazy,
Philly.
Keisha.
Hair show. Is she doing hair again? I thought she was doing nails.
I think she wants to do hair, so she asked me to go. So I was like, why not? I go.
Wait a minute.
Keisha's crazy as all
Oh my God. Remember that time Ronnie had to give her a job and she came in there with...
She's
She
not
only had
crazy,
it for a
y'all.
day.
She's not crazy. I know she just has anger management issues.
Anger
What you
management?
calling it? Anger management?
Yes, it's not that bad.
She's a certified psychopath.
Really?
Hi everyone, my name is Guy, I'm a counselor here. Are there any questions for me about the services that we offer or anything to that effect?
No, I mean, I know what D.E.N.I.M is. I've been here before. So,
Okay,
no.
well, good stuff.
I'm just here to support my boyfriend.
Here's your boyfriend.
He's back there
Okay.
taking the test now.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you a little bit some of what we do here. I am a counselor here, usually for people that are living with HIV, but I also do a lot of risk reduction with people that may be at risk for HIV. And so that's sort of what I do here. It's the gist of it. And if you guys have any questions for me, don't hesitate to ask, okay?
So,
Are you positive?
I am positive. I guess we can just go right into it, right?
Yeah.
So I'll sit with you guys and tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. I have been HIV positive for about 11 years. I was diagnosed in Philadelphia, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I actually was. And so I was sexually assaulted there. And on a date, I was given a date rape drug and was taken advantage of at 19. So I know a little bit about the struggle of being a young black gay man living with this disease for a very long time. And so I suffered from depression, actually diagnosed with bipolar disorder 2 years ago. So I take Remeron. I know it's a lot. I know. So I can speak to anything that you may have in terms of HIV. I've lived that experience quite a long time.
How was that for you finding out, like, at 19, like you were so young?
Well, the good thing about it is I wrote this book, right? And it's called Positively Beautiful. And so I'm definitely going to give it to you guys just in case you may know someone that is suffering from HIV and suffering in silence. And so I wrote the book when I lived in Atlanta because there was nothing on the shelves that sort of looked like me or reflected my struggle. I was molested as a child and then sexually assaulted, obviously. So I wanted to create that resource for young Black gay men or trans or whomever that may be suffering in silence. And so this is the resource that I created, and it's been about, of course, it's been about 5 years, and it's a book of affirmations because it was something that I wanted to affirm myself, and I wanted to sort of tell myself all these things that I never heard as a child.
That's really good. You're very strong.
Thank you.
Very strong.
Thank you. Thank
So
you. I
has
appreciate it.
dating been hard for you since
Oh
you've been
God,
positive?
yes. You know, I usually like serial discordant relationships.
What does that mean?
So serial discordant relationships mean that I'm negative and the other person is positive. A serial concordant relationship means that both serial status are the same. Serial means blood. And so I prefer to date negative men because a lot of times there's just too much of our issues in terms of dating other pos men. You know, we both come with brokenness and just added extra issues that I don't think you know are necessary. And so I like to date negative men, and I have those conversations with men, and we talk about PrEP and we talk about PEP, and so we have really, really great
So
conversations.
do you find that when you date negative men, you become more of a counselor? You're always counseling.
I don't necessarily, you know what, it's not that, it's actually the opposite of that. When you date other positive men, it seems as though that we only talk about our serial status, or we talk about our night sweats, or we talk about our T cells. When I date a negative man, we don't have to go that deep. You know, we talk about how he can protect himself, and how I can better protect myself as well. And we just sort of have a relationship. It's not necessarily based on our HIV status.
So do you think both positive men or any sex is not good to have a relationship with them?
Let's be very clear. I do date positive men. I do. I enjoy them. I just think it's been a lot easier for me dating negative men. But I've been a counselor for about 4 years now, and I've seen a lot of different people. And two positive men, they can have a very successful relationship, especially if they're both undetectable. And so that leads to the discussion to bareback sex. I mean, let's be honest. You know, it feels better, right? And so how can you better protect yourself?
Well, I mean, that's why I got on PrEP.
Baby, look, if I could get on PrEP, I would.
Two positive people, they should wear protection as well, too, so it won't get a high risk.
You know, so I'll be very honest and frank with you. When people say safe sex, I like to say safer sex, because if my partner is negative and he's on PrEP and I'm positive and I'm undetectable, that is safe sex. And studies,
wait, what?
Yeah, studies have shown, I want to say it's the HTPN 061. And so there's a HIV Trials Network program that you can sort of go to and see exactly how some of these biomedical research sort of techniques have come out of it. Say, for instance, PrEP is a biomedical research, and it's helped a lot of people. PEP is one as well. And so I think that I don't have that information on me right now, but I can definitely get that to you. But it showed, I think, 99% less infection rate if one is on PrEP and the other one is undetectable.
So question, being that you are positive,
Yeah.
when do you feel like it's appropriate to tell somebody that you're dating that you are positive?
Well, see, I'm a little bit different. I disclose on the first date because I need you to know exactly who I am. I need you to know exactly what you're in for. And so I do a lot of blogging. I write a lot for pos.com and AIDS.gov. So I'm not necessarily quiet. And plus I have a book. So if he decides to Google me, he'll see that I have a book, and he'll see that I'm HIV positive, and that could really lead to some uncomfortable conversations. And I'm not about that. Yeah. I saw you cry.
It got very emotional.
It did.
Like,
yeah.
telling me that.
Okay. Well, it's real. It's a real life story, and I see it every single day. You know, with people that are 18, 16, as young as 13. That's the highest infection rate between the ages of 13 to 24. And so, what I'm trying to do is figure out how I can go into these schools to do some full, comprehensive sex education, especially for young queer bodies, because we have it a lot harder than everyone else.
Well, I've learned a lot.
Okay.
I'm in a relationship with somebody, and we don't really get tested like that, but we do use protection. And so to see, I don't really know too many people who have HIV or that I know of.
Yeah.
So just to see, it's like I really have learned a lot.
Well, thank you.
And it's refreshing too, because I think that we have like this stereotype of what we think HIV looks like. Of
course.
And
Yeah.
what, you know, and like that's not the picture
Yeah.
that's in front of us, you know. So
That's sort of been my mission ever since I became public with my status, was to neutralize and eradicate HIV-related stigmas. And so I was the good kid. I went to college. I got good grades. I never got in trouble, but I was sexually assaulted. And so I want to give that narrative. What about the people that were perinatally infected, you know, that were born with HIV? Do they deserve the same type of stigma? I don't think so. So I think once we come from a sex positive perspective, I think we can really eradicate that stigma and get more people tested and get more people in care.
without being intrusive,
Yeah.
what happened to the person that assaulted you?
So at 19, you don't really know how to advocate for yourself. And as someone that was as broken as I was, being molested, I didn't necessarily think that I was worth saving. And so I know you guys been keeping up with the Bill Cosby issues, and some people say, why did these sexual assault victims come out 20, 30 years later? Well, who's gonna believe you, right? It's our word against his. He's actually a well-known porn star, so yes. And so that makes it a lot more difficult too, because we have these people supporting him, and then they have me, young gay guy that met him online. What was my motive? Why did I go over there? But if at any point I say no, I mean no.
Well, it's a pleasure meeting you.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you guys so much. And if
We're gonna take home a few copies.
Of course, please pass it along, and I would appreciate, calling me or talking to me if you guys have any more questions. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. No worries. Have a great day. Thank you guys.
Don't touch me so bad.
We need to touch you up, mama.
I look at man.
Yeah. Your lash is coming off again.
Did you shave?
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, Sean. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you have any other questions, you can definitely give us a call, okay?
So, what happened?
I'm negative.
It is so good. How you feel about it? You okay?
I'm happy as shit. I think y'all need to go get tested out.
Well, I mean, I get tested every 6 months,
Well,
and I'm already on PrEP, so.
how long is it take? I can take it because we are together, and I'm here to show him support, and I guess I can take it too.
Okay. Well, if any of you guys are interested in being tested, we could definitely do that today. And the test only takes maybe about 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah. And it's just a
About how
fingerprint.
long Sean takes when he,
Shut your mouth.
So should PrEP be used for people that's negative too, or is it just if they're dating a positive person?
Yes, what
So PrEP stands for pre-exposure prophylaxis. When it was originally developed, it was for what we call serodiscordant relationships, where one individual is positive and one individual is negative. So that kind of is where it started, but now PrEP is really used for anyone who is at risk for exposure for HIV.
It's
Is it over the counter or the prescription?
It's prescribed. It has to be prescribed by your doctor. And if you're someone who's not necessarily immersed into the healthcare system, it's going to force you to be. You have to, once prescribed, you have to see your doctor every 3 months to make sure that the medicine is working, that you're not having any adverse effects to it, and that the side effects aren't affecting you either.
So what are the side effects of taking the pill?
So there are a few side effects. They're really minimal though. And this is why it's really important to talk to your doctor every 3 months. One of the major side effects from this can be bone density. There's an element in the drug that does have an effect on your bones. So we want to check that to make sure that your bone density isn't an issue. There's also the issue of it affecting your liver and your kidneys. So you want to make sure that you see your doctor every 3 months. Most folks only see some of those maybe within the first 2 weeks, but then it'll die down. And it's like any drug that you introduce into your system, there will be some side effects, and then eventually it'll die down. But it's why it's important to talk to your doctor if you see any of those things so that they can treat it immediately.
when I got on PrEP, I had no side effects, and it's just one pill a day.
Well, it probably works different on different people.
So you want to get on PrEP?
I'm just
Been around.
PrEP's been around for about 8 years now, and it's proven to be effective. One thing that we know when it comes to condom use is that condoms can break, they sometimes come off, whatever the case may be, or you just forget. But if you take this pill once a day as prescribed, it is 98% effective.
So can you take breaks from it?
So no, right now it's only prescribed to take it once a day while you're at risk of exposure.
So what if your risk changes? Like what if you right now she might be at risk, but later on she's not at risk, then what happens?
So that kind of depends on your lifestyle in a way. So right now, we're really trying to get folks to understand their risk, and it's really about risk. If you find yourself at a point where, let's say, you're not dating anyone, or you're in a relationship that you're almost 110% sure that both individuals are faithful, then there may be an opportunity to not use PrEP. So it's really just understanding your risk and knowing if it's best for you.
So I'm not getting something.
Sure.
If this has been around for 8 years, why is there so many people affected and the doctor's not prescribing it?
Well, to answer your question, there's a little bit of stigma around taking pills, especially in the Black community. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Tuskegee experiments that happened some years ago. And a lot of folks in the community I don't want to deal with anything that the government's trying to give me that'll affect my body. So that's one. But then also, it's also about knowledge. A lot of folks don't know what it is, how it works, and then there's the access. You know, if you have health insurance, your health insurance can cover either all of it or a certain amount. Individuals who don't have health insurance, they may have to go through some additional loops. There's an organization, the main organization that really funds PrEP is called Gilead, Gilead Sciences, and they offer a assistance program for folks who can't make that, cannot afford the full amount. So they'll pay up to a certain amount, and you may have to take the other end of the cost. So there are different ways to get around it, but that's why here at D.E.N.I.M we offer these kind of services and knowledge to talk to folks about how to get better access and get those questions answered.
So if you have AIDS, can you still take PrEP?
So I'm gonna curve your knowledge right there. AIDS is not really a thing anymore. Most individuals who get diagnosed with AIDS are folks who are so far beyond, and the virus has really taken a hold of their body to the point that they're diagnosed with AIDS. Nowadays, we revert to just saying HIV. So individuals who are living with HIV are folks who are exposed and just hadn't got tested to know that they have HIV. So that's why it's important to get tested every 3 months so that you can be on top of it. Folks who don't know, it takes the virus about 3 months to develop in your system from the first time of exposure. So it's really important to get tested every 3 months. I hope I answered your question.
So are you on PrEP or are you just talking textbook knowledge?
I am not on PrEP, no.
Why is that? If it's so healthy and so beneficial.
Well, it's really about risk factors, like I said. If you're someone who is engaging in a lot of risky sex, then it may be something for you. Personally, I don't engage in that much risky sex for me to think that it's for me. But that's right now. Things may change down the line. I just got out of a relationship and I'm kind of just staying to myself. So PrEP is just not something that's on my radar.
That's good.
Well, thank you, Dr. What's your name again?
Mr. Wise, that's fine.
Mr. Wise?
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll be back because they need to get tested as well.
So you coming back?
How you gonna tell me to get tested?
Wait.
I said yes, I'm gonna come get
You
tested.
feel better? I said he feels better.
I see. Get me out of this place. I'm hungry.
I thought it was close.
So y'all gonna wait for me?
Dang.
So y'all gonna wait? Really?
I'm glad your man all right.
Wait, hold on. As a matter of fact, what y'all need to do is
I really appreciate
take all of these, all of them.
Yeah, you use it to have a problem next time. Got to say that early in the morning.